everyone, we have to go over Monad here because as you can see, Monad is up over 34% in the last 24 hours. In the first and the previous video that I made on this project, I mentioned how it was actually going to drop, and it did exactly that right there. And now I want to talk about what I think is about to happen next here with this project. So anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So as I mentioned before, it's doing pretty good inside numbers. This project has only been out for a week, and I guess it's already combating other chains and stuff with transactions and stuff like that. So that's pretty big. So I guess a lot of people are really liking it. But just to get right into it and not play any games here, I pretty much predicted the drop. I know I'm not a guru, but it's just kind of what I do here. This is a symmetrical triangle, but not just any symmetrical triangle. It's a bearish symmetrical triangle. And what makes it a bearish symmetrical triangle is that it came into it from a downtrend. So that is a bearish symmetrical triangle. Let me let you guys see that there for a second. That's the bearish symmetrical triangle right there. And because we came into it from a downtrend, and then we ended up breaking out of it to the upside, and then we just broke down again from there. So it was a bearish symmetrical triangle, and then it kind of at the end of it turned into an ascending channel. Like it pretty much did that, like right at the end it turned it into an ascending channel from there. And then also ascending channels can be bearish and bullish, but when you come into it again from a downtrend, it makes it a bearish ascending channel when you come into it from a downtrend. So we had two things going into our favor that caused this drop here. So yeah, that is pretty much why I mentioned the drop that was happening there. And now what I'm seeing next is another ascending channel that we're kind of coming into from a uptrend here. As you can see, another ascending channel. And not only this is this an ascending channel right here. Look at this. Boom. What is that? A cup and handle. So cup and handles are bullish patterns here. As you can see, you have the neckline, you have the cup as you curve up here, and then you have the handle, and then it breaks out, right? And if you look at this, you have the cup, you have the neckline, which would be considered this right here. You can see it goes right across, and then you have the handle right over here. Look at how it breaks out there. So this is a pretty textbook cup and handle here. I don't know if it will break out to the upside because these don't have 100% win rates, but it is a pretty bullish pattern. It is a pretty bullish pattern, I'll say. So I would actually be surprised if it didn't break out. Where is it going to go when it breaks out? It could go to any support, any one of these support areas, right? 0.035, 0.038, or I mean resistance area, it's not support. But yeah, 0.035, 0.038, 0.043, any one of those. But yeah, we should have a breakout. Now, will it happen like that? I don't know. It might not. It's clearly a cup and handle, right? And we clearly have another ascending channel here. Clearly. So we'll see what happens with this. But all I can do is show you guys this, and then when you get confirmation, you go ahead and make your trade. And me, that's how I do it. I go ahead and make my trades after confirmation. To me, there's no confirmation on the cup and handle until we start breaking past this resistance and get past this trend line on this ascending channel. So once we get past that, then that's when I switch bullish. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. So yeah, this is all I got. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, be back with another video.